Hannah, and today I'm going to show you how to make some fun, festive earrings. Woot, woot, woot. I am demonstrating some today for you. They're little Christmas trees, you probably can't see them. Little Christmas trees, Snowmen, Christmas angel as well, which are super duper cute. They're the perfect gift to make for people. They're really good for last minute advent calendar presents if you're doing that and you need something to go in a couple of boxes. These are ideal. They're dead easy to make, perfect for beginners. And once you've mastered the simple loop, you can actually just make any of these. It doesn't require any kind of magic, so you'll be fine. But without much further ado, let's get on with the tutorial, shall we? So I'm going to start off by showing you how to make these really cute little angel earrings. They're very simple to do. You're going to need a head pin. I've decided to use a ball head pin, which is exactly the same as a normal head pin, just with a larger end. You are going to need a lovely heart bead. I've got these lovely iridescent amethysty coloured ones. You're going to need a matching round bead, and this one's about 6mm bead, also iridescent. Then I'm also using these lovely angel wing beads and a 5mm beaded spacer along with my fishhook earring wire. So basically, to make these earrings, all you're going to do is thread on your heart bead, followed by your wings, followed by your round bead, followed by your beaded spacer, for the little halo, and look, Insta angel, la la la, fly. And now the only tricky part is to make the loop. I have several videos explaining this, but I will explain it here as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your round nose pliers, and depending where you make the loop on your round nose pliers depends on how large the loop is, obviously. So I'm going to grab it quite near the end because I only want a little loop. And so what you do then is this part with the beads on doesn't move at all. So you're bending your pliers away from you at about a 45 to 90 degree angle, so like this. Then you're taking that wire up and over the top part of your pliers, bringing it towards you, like so. So then it looks like this. Then you just loosen the grip on your pliers and rotate them upwards, like this. Then you take this last piece and push it away from you, getting all those beads out of the way, like this. Ta-da! All we have to do now is snip off the excess, and to do that I'm going in this way. So the loop is going around here, and so if you go in this way you can get a much closer snip, whereas if you were to go this way you'd have a bit sticking out. So I'm just going in this way, giving it a snip, like so, and that's my loop. Then you can take your chain nose pliers, and these are just completely flat inside, and wiggle it into place. So attach her to the earring. This earring has an opening here, so I'm just going to take my chain nose pliers, twist it open, pop my little lady on, and twist it back closed again. Ta-da! And repeat. Now I'm going to show you how to make these really cute little Christmas trees. So to make the little Christmas tree, I'm using Swarovski Elements. I'm using a 4mm cube. This is in Siam. Then I'm using 10mm, 8mm and 6mm sew-on flowers in emerald, and a 3mm XILION in light Colorado topaz. You need 2 head pins and 2 fish hooks. So thread on the cube, followed by the largest flower, next smallest, and then the smallest, topped off by the 3mm bicone, like so. Instant Christmas tree. And so now what we do is make a loop in exactly the same way as I demonstrated before. Or whichever way you feel comfortable. And then grab your fish hook and attach in the same way. And repeat. Finally, I'm going to show you how to make these cute little guys. They're so jazzy and disco, look at them dancing there. So to make these little snowmen, I'm going to use a sequin. This is just a 6mm round sequin. If you have a smaller one, that will also work fine. Then we've got an 8mm and a 6mm round bead. These ones are jazzy and sparkly. And then we've got another 6mm sequin and something that is called a delica, which I talk about in my Brick Stitch Basic video, and the difference between them. It's the same as that, it's just a size 8 instead of a size 11. They're just cylindrical, but you could also use a cube-shaped bead. That would also work. I'm going to take my head pin, which you'll also need, and I pop on the bottom sequin. The reason we're popping a sequin on the bottom is because these beads have quite large holes through them. So if I were to just try and thread that on, it would just come off the other side, which makes it a bit redundant. So I popped on my sequin, then I'm going to pop on my 8mm bead, followed by the 6. And I'm going to pop my sequin on, and then my delica bead. Then I'm just going to make a loop, as I have done before. You want to build a snowman? Doesn't have to be a snowman. Well, it does if you want to make a snowman earring. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Your support means an awful lot to me. And why not subscribe? I post a video each week, and it happens to be on a Sunday, as I said earlier. If you decide to use one of my tutorials to make something of your very own, please feel free to post a picture of it on Instagram with the hashtag #TheCornerOfCraft. I'd love to see how creative you all are. You can also post it on Facebook or tweet it to me. You know, any of the above. I'll pop all my relevant social media links in the description box below, along with any other information that I think you might need, like where I got all the bits to make these lovely earrings. Thank you once again for watching, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye! Wow, I hadn't noticed how faded my hair was. Need to re-dye soon. Ooh, my roots. My God. Definitely need to re-dye soon. Snowflake cookie hair clip, snowflake cookie hair clip, la 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 la, snowflake cookie hair clip. Shimmy! Who needs backing music? Not I.